I'm going against the Ravens. I'm playing right now. Yeah, I'm playing right now.
It's week 16 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' speedy running back. He's the NFL
Oh yeah, that was my last.
And your leader in rushing
Wait, that was my last game of the season.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is.
I got the OG commentators.
Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
13 interceptions and 18 touchdowns. Bro, my touchdowns are higher than everyone in this team, in this league.
Manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the defense gives him.
My touchdowns anyway, not my interceptions. I have no interceptions.
Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up second and 14 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
On 4th down, here's the option. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. They only punted twice.
I got my first drive in.
He gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard
Already has 17 yards. First rush. Jesus, that's quick.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Fighting down past the 45. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he will have a Steelers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The numbers on the ground.
That's not what Derrick Henry looks like. The fuck?
16 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Jackson now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And
Wait, that was out of bounds.
Just shy of the 45. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 32. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
Dude.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
They're just doing running plays. They're not even passing the ball.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack here, 2nd and
Just
11.
pass the ball, Lamar. Gosh, man.
Henry up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is why I'm blitzing this. That's why I blitzed it.
Close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They can't tackle him. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Offsides, so he's in a free 1st down, and maybe more. Yeah, they're going to be more. Yeah, I already have a 1st down at the 40, so if I go, I'm at 39.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
To the 43, 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 122 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this return
double hit stick right there. That's crazy.
Belted at the end of that one. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's second down. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up pitch down. But incompletions on the first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal.
All I need is 10.
Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Get him on the ground. Oh my God, I could have gotten the safety if I was lucky.
There's he'll push his way forward for about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. He'll take it at the 42. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they're set up nicely as they take over. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Runs through the contact. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
QB near my ass.
Their own 23-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Alright, quit the game for now. I'm not going to quit the game just yet.
So we've reached halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now alongside...
I'll be back, John, and see what Theo and them are up to. I can get on right now. I can get on right now, actually, Dan. I'm available.